welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about moisturizers and eczema. So it's pretty common knowledge that eczema needs moisturizer, but did you know that sometimes it actually doesn't? And a lot of the moisturizers on the market aren't even good for eczema in the first place. Eczema truly is not a topical condition. So when you go to the doctor and the doctor's like, oh, it's
just dry skin, all you need to do is moisturize it.
That's false. That is just not the truth. And the reality is you have to heal from the inside out. However, in a lot of cases, our skin is very dry. And without moisturizer, your skin could crack and bleed, and we don't want that. So there's a lot of popular moisturizers out there like Aveeno and CeraVe, but I want to give you some natural alternatives that don't have any toxic chemicals in them at all, because you may not know this, especially the ingredient fragrance or parfum, super toxic for the body. And so I have a number one rule when trying to moisturize your eczema, and that rule is when you apply it, if it causes your skin to get more red, more dry, if it makes it feel more itchy or more irritated, stop using it. That is not a good moisturizer. The only thing a moisturizer should do is make you feel a little bit relieved and a little bit more moisture added to your skin. Now I have 3 moisturizers beside me and I'm going to walk you through them. So my number one favorite is Moringa Oil. This Moringa Oil is by Nature's Uncut. This has been my favorite for the last 3 years, I think. And this is especially good for candida-induced eczema. So if you've never heard of candida-induced eczema, what it is essentially is when you have a candida overgrowth in your gut, a lot of inflammation, a lot of stuff going on, and typically the signs of candida-induced eczema are having eczema in your skin folds, around your mouth, and around your eyes. And so a lot of times that type of eczema actually benefits from no moisturizer at all. But if you're gonna put a moisturizer on that, I really like Moringa Oil. It's a very light oil. If your eczema is extremely dry and thick, like you've had this flare for a very long time, you may need a thicker moisturizer. But if this is a relatively new flare, go either no moisturizer or try Moringa Oil. Now, another moisturizer I really like is tallow. This is an amazing, amazing thing to put on your skin. So this is thicker than the Moringa Oil. It's not as thick as shea butter, so it's kind of a whipped texture. You can see it there. So this is by the brand Miracle Tallow. I actually really like this stuff. I can use it on my eczema when I have flares. Nowadays, I really have minimal flares, so I can't say anything about using this on severe flares, but personally, on my minor flares, this is really nice. I also use this to heal a burn on my thumb. I picked up a super hot mug out of the microwave and I burned myself, and I put on the tallow and then I wrapped my finger with a band-aid. I did this for days straight and this was amazing. I also recently had sunburn, and you can't tell because I put this on overnight. The third moisturizer I want to point out is black seed oil. This is by the brand Sweet Oil. This is how this looks. And I love black seed oil for the skin, for your eczema, for your hair. It is such a powerful, amazing oil to put on. So again, on my minimal flares, it did not make me feel worse. It definitely made me feel better. So check out black seed oil. Now, all 3 of these are a little bit on the thinner side. So something I want to teach you is how to layer moisturizer. So you layer moisturizer by, you're going to take a shower, you get out of the shower, and then you're going to put on a light lotion. Now, as far as lotions go, I really like Babo sunscreen. It contains zinc oxide. Zinc oxide actually helps with oozing, so if you're experiencing oozing, and it prevents infection. So I really love zinc oxide inside of sunscreens. So if you're looking for something like a lotion, I really like the brand Babo or the brand Honest Beauty. So those two, you're gonna have like a light lotion, you can apply that. Then you're gonna put on a very light oil like the ones I suggested. And then you can top it with shea butter, which is a lot thicker. Now, when it comes to moisturizers, everybody's skin is going to be very different. There were periods of time where I was using a drop of tea tree oil inside of olive oil and I applied that to my skin. I went through periods of time where I could use coconut oil, Coconut oil is great for preventing infection. However, not everyone's skin does well with coconut oil. Some people swear that it blocks your pores, which is fine. They're entitled to their opinions. And so you kind of have to experiment with what feels good for you. However, I will say all the ones that I mentioned in this video, like the Moringa Oil, the tallow, and the black seed oil, in general, most people with eczema benefit from those. Now, there's a condition called TSW, or topical steroid withdrawal. A lot of people going through that actually benefit from trying to go without moisturizer. There's something out there called NMT. This stands for no moisture treatment. I personally am not educated on this, but it may be something for you to look into. However, I'm just referring to not using moisturizer as something topically on the skin when you're experiencing TSW. I hope this video was helpful for you. Please let me know in the comments what your favorite moisturizers are. The community here with eczema is huge. There's millions of people around the world with eczema, so sharing really helps us get to know each other. I personally felt super alone when I had eczema, so please let this be a community and comment down below encouraging each other and letting us know what moisturizers you used. I will see you in my next video.